Okay. Is today the 29th? Damn, this month flew by. Okay. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It says I have a viewer right now. I don't know if that's just myself, like it's just counting my YouTube dashboard as a viewer, or is this actually someone? So, I'm gonna pretend like it is someone and just talk as if there's somebody here. So actually, before I start studying kanji, and this is an idea I got just with COVID, how time just kind of tends to fly. Like you don't days blend into each other. You kind of don't even realize like what you did like yesterday, let alone like a week ago or a month ago. So I started writing a little diary entry every night before I started studying kanji. And I used to just write them. I talked about this in another video. So I used to just write them at the top of my notepad before I would go into actual studying. But then my girlfriend got me this really cool uh, 5-year diary. And in this diary, you just have, let me kind of show you what it's like. If I can find the damn thing. It just has all the different like days of the year. And then so it course coincides with like, for example, the next year of the same, like March 28th, 2000, what, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I thought it was kind of cool, just kind of keep track of just day-to-day stuff, what I'm doing. Otherwise, like I said, man, for me at least, time just seemed to, everything just started to blur into everything else, and it kind of feels depressing. It feels like you're losing like time or whatever. But hopefully, with this, that doesn't happen. And with that being said, we're gonna hop into kanji studies. But first, so I actually did get my ideas are coming to fruition. So I picked up an iPad Pro. Really, really excited about that. Um, I haven't gotten the Apple Pencil in yet. Um, so it's supposed to be coming in on Sunday. So I'm gonna be sticking with the regular old notepad for now. And but yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I've got it. I got the OBS kind of already set up. So let me kind of show what it looks like if I pop up the iPad display. So if I turn on the display, I gotta fix the cropping though on it. Let's see if I can do this right. Um, crop, and I think it was like 390. So it looked kind of like this. And then maybe I could just, I guess, stretch open the screen a little bit. I don't make it too big because then it would just cover up everything. But this is what I was thinking. Oh shit. Kind of have something like this. My Anki would just, I guess, be kind of like here. I kind of move this around because whenever I'm looking up a kanji, I gotta go here, and then I gotta like if I'm looking up this character, right? I gotta use this website to check out the stroke order. So the Anki window kind of flows in and out of the screen to allow me to search for like the stroke order and stuff like that. But and if I kind of show y'all what I'm talking about, like I want this to be able to being displayed too. But now I'll be able to have everything here, which is pretty cool. I want what I want to be sure of is so this might really crappy. Well, actually, let me erase this because that's kind of stupid. So this is what I'm gonna eventually be doing. So I'll probably have just use a dark background. I guess I'll use a dark background, and I'll probably have these relatively large space lines, and I would probably just use the white pen. Is this the right one? Yeah, so I would just use something like this. Maybe make the brush strokes a little thicker. Like test. So that's what I'm envisioning. So that's why when the kanji pops up and it's something like this, tetsu, then I would actually just write it out like this. And that's what it is. This is kind of small, huh? I wish I could make this bigger. How the hell do I make this bigger? I might have to look into that. Let's Google that right now. How to make Anki card font bigger. Font size. Font size cards open Anki. Oh, I gotta do it for each card? That's gonna be a huge pain. How do I size bigger? For deck. Let's see if I can do it for the whole deck at once. Dude, if I have to do each one, there's like 900 plus cards in here. Oh, sweet. Okay. It says for all types. So let's try it out. So we got to go to this changes the interface on the cards. To those reading or have commented want to change the font size on the cards. What is this? Set font size. This allows you to set the font size of the UI. Oh, this is pretty good. So this is an actual add-on. Let's try this. To download this add-on, copy paste the following code into. How the hell do I do that? Um, Anki. Go to the tools menu and then add-ons, browse, install. So tools menu. So I have to actually, I think I have to exit out of this. Where's the tools menu? Oh, it's on this or this toolbar at the bottom. Tools menu, add-ons. Bring it up here so everybody can see. Copy this code. Get add-on. Code. Okay. Download complete. Please just start Anki to apply changes. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, that's pretty big. Ooh, dang, look at that. That's actually pretty nice and big. All right. Now to set the value, oh, okay, set the font size. Go to Tools. So we go to Tools here at the bottom. Add-ons. Set font size. Is it config? Yeah, config. And then I could just change the value of font size. So if I make this 24, I would have to close, restart Anki, and oh, look at that. It's actually big. This looks weird, but hopefully that makes it a little easier for everybody on the screen to see. Dude, that is so much nicer. Okay, so if I go, this looks so ugly though, but if I do this and I hit study now, Will, sorry, I didn't see the message. Yeah, I got the setup going, man. I was just telling the chat that I got my iPad and I managed to set up, as you can see on the dashboard or on the screen, but I haven't got my pencil in yet. So I don't want to just have to draw with my fingers the whole time. So I'm still going to be, at least for until Sunday when the pencil's supposed to come in, be using the regular notepad. But right now I'm kind of testing out what it looks like, and I want to see if this is the font size. Like, can you see what this kanji looks like? The studio dashboard makes the my YouTube live preview screen super tiny, so I can't get a good reference point on how big it actually looks for y'all. Does this kanji on the Anki deck look legible, or should I make this even bigger? I don't know. We'll see. I hope that's legible enough. I might any bigger than this might be kind of weird. But you know what? Let's try this. Let's do what this dude in the comment was talking about. No, it's extremely small. Okay, I appreciate that. So it looks like I'll have to make this even bigger. This guy's comment. This changes the interface but not the cards. To those reading or have commented who want to change the font size on the cards, open Anki, go to Browse and click on a card. Then click Cards on the pop-up. Okay. Open Anki, click Browse. Shoot, let me. God, this new size is so hideous. Browse. Click on a card. And then click Cards. What's he talking about? Oh, cards. Okay, so that's my little recording. On the pop-up, look at the styling box and change the number where it says font size. Styling box. The hell is a styling box? Is it this thing? Oh, here we go. Styling. Font size 20. Pfft, let's crank this thing up. What if I make this? Changes below will affect the 983 notes that uses to. Oh, perfect. So what if I make this 35? Pfft, we can go bigger. Let's go 50. Oh, dude. How's that? Does that look better? I feel like 50 is a nice number. We're learning so much. So now if I do this and I go, dude, Will, what about this? Does this look good? I feel like that looks pretty good. And then if I were to use the iPad, oops, I would just try it out. I can read it, but it still looks kind of small. Okay, we'll go bigger. Let's do it. Kanji. What was it again? It was cards. Then it was styling, and let's make it. Let's go 75, baby. 75. Oh yeah, that looks nice. How about that? The setting, the rest of the programs looking this big is kind of jarring. So I'm gonna see if I might have to edit that one a little bit, make that go back to normal, because that's messing with my brain. Yeah, that's good. Okay, perfect. So we're good at the 75 font size. I'm going to change this, I think, back to what it was, because this is looking kind of weird. I have to restart though. So theoretically, this means that the system button font sizes will be back to normal, but the font size of the cards will now be huge. Okay, so I got this. And now, if I look at a kanji, ah, beautiful. Will, appreciate the feedback, man. I feel like this really helps. I feel like we got a good thing going. You can really see the details in the character too. And right now, the iPad portion is it's kind of crappy. I'm not gonna lie. But and I guess I mean I can't get a good idea of what it's looking like because of uh because of how weird it is writing my finger. But I wonder how I can quickly erase all these things. I mean, I know the pencil has a feature like that, but I don't want to have to do this every time I write a character, you know? And then if I got Tetsu, right? It's iron. Okay, dude. So I gotta make this window bigger because, ooh, so everything is bigger. Okay, so that's iron, and then we got it, right? I think we did get it. Let's go to the next one. Sho katsu masaru sugureru. I believe that means to win, and that's something like this. Look at that, we got it. We're making progress, people. The channel is evolving. I'm pretty excited. But that's what it's gonna be like. And then I want to be able to like quick erase, but it's gonna be either, oops, something like that. I wonder if there's like a way to. Well, I'm sure I know the Apple Pencil has like shortcuts and stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to figure something out on that. Should I just go through this whole thing with my finger? I feel like that would eventually start annoying me, but forget it. Let's give it a try, man. Freaking, I wish that it's Amazon said 1 day shipping on the thing, and then when I went to the final screen, I was like, oh, it's gonna get there on Sunday, so that kind of stinks. But anyways, but basically, yeah. So when I hit the button, I'm not looking at I'm not looking at what the character is when the next one pops up. So when I click hard and the next one pops up, I don't make eye contact with what the character is. I just kind of hear what it is and then attempt to write based off of the onyomi and kunyomi that are set aloud on the speaker. Now, actually, while y'all are here, when I play the card sound, can y'all hear that clearly, or is that something y'all don't hear very well? How does that sound to y'all? I want to be sure that that's coming out clearly as well because I might have to mess with OBS to get the system volume coming in through the stream as opposed to it just picking up through like the headset, and it being very quiet. So If somebody could let me know how that sounds, that would be awesome. And in the meantime, I'll actually look up too. I can barely hear it. Okay. So let me look that. Let's figure out how to do this. How to stream desktop audio with OBS. Everybody has to have an intro and a damn thing. For reasons, capturing desktop audio is an intrinsic feature on Mac OS, so you'll need to download a third-party tool. Settings, audio, desktop audio disabled. So it's by default it's disabled on my end. Oh, snap. So, okay, so this thing should theoretically work because right now, let me show y'all what my actual OBS looks like. Whereas on theirs, he's showing that if he clicks this audio button and then goes to, is it mixed auxiliary audio? He says mic auxiliary audio too. Default. Okay, so that means, so they are actually not even, so I really do have to download this dang thing. Okay, shoot. Let's do it then, I guess. Give it a shot. Install I show you audio. Let's give this a shot. Not work on Big Sur. SWB audio app. Capture all audio. Oh, this costs money. I don't mind paying for it, but not if there's another, like a free type option. Mac. macOS does not have any system level audio routing. This means that individual apps can't see, I think that's not true because I feel like I've done that on Zoom before. Let's see. Security privacy. Microphone, screen recording. Huh, I guess that really doesn't exist, which is weird. So as of macOS 11, Big Sur, we recommend Black Hole by Existential Audio. Okay, let's see. I wonder if this costs money. Oh, it's in GitHub. Sweet. It's an open source software. Subscribe for free. Okay, well, I'll support this. I'm dossing myself, but there's only 3 people here, so I don't think it's a big deal. Oh wait, is that the Windows one? Free Mac download. Check your email. All right, and now I'm going to take this off the screen. So I know you guys came, if you're here, you probably came for kanji studying, but I really want to make this a ideal experience. So if you just give me 1 second. Um, Okay, so I'm going to now install black hole. No driver, dude, if there's no latency and this actually works well, we are gonna do awesome things. My one thing is I might have to close down OBS to for this driver to take effect, but let's see if I have to do that. It's pretty complicated. Oh, I gotta enter the password here. It's trash. All right, so now theoretically, if I go to OBS, hmm, there are several ways to utilize the features that Black Hole offers over the scope of this article, and Streamlabs OBS is particular. We're only setting up multi-output devices that can capture and monitor desktop audio. Open the audio MIDI setup utility plus icon. Hmm, where is this thing? All right, so this is the Mac application. Audio MIDI setup utility. Press the plus button. Create multi-output device. Check the box next to black hole. The built-in output. And any other devices you want to use for monitoring. The built-in output needs to be above the black hole. Okay, so that is the case. Right-click on the multi-output device. Wait. Right-click on the multi-output device and select Use this device for sound output. Right-click on the multi-output device. Use this and select Use this for sound output. Where is that? Hmm. You right-click on the multi-output device and select Use this device for sound output. Now it is set as your default output device, but that's not what's happening here. If I right-click it, oh, here we go. Sound output. Now it's set as your default output device. All desktop audio will now output to both your built-in device as well as virtual black hole device. Now open Streamlabs or OBS and as one of your mic auxiliary devices in settings. So black hole. Dude, it's working. You're done. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Let's see if this works. I know there's two people here, but it's been a while. Will, I'm not sure if you're here, if anybody else can assist with this, but I'm going to replay it. If you don't mind telling me what this sounds like, that would be awesome. How does that sound? I don't know how that's sounding. Ooh, that's crazy. That was wild. Okay. sounds the same as before. That ain't good. All right, let's I wonder if it's because I have the mic auxiliary volume lowered on here to prevent echo, because if that's the case, we might have a little problem. This is probably going to make me sound echoey, right? If not, whatever. But I've raised the volume of the mic auxiliary a little bit, and now I'm going to play the audio one more time. Let me know how it sounds now.
小かつ勝る優れる
Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. Still nothing? Sounds the same, but now with an echo. Damn it. Okay. I have to figure out why it's doing that. Audio. Global. Let's try this. If I put this as default, and what if I make desktop audio black hole? I wonder how that's gonna work.
小かつ勝る優れる
Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me lower the mic on here. I think that probably went through for y'all because this probably is on blast and it might have been destroying your speakers. That was for, oh, yes, we did it, baby. We just figured that out on the fly, live stream. Um, Will, was that super loud or because I just lowered it again to about what is this like 11.5 decibels? Then it's about 30% lower. Let me know how this sounds if it's too quiet.
小かつ勝る優れる
In relation to my voice, just so it doesn't sound all out of whack. Let me know how that is. I think it's good. Okay, awesome, dude. We've got it. We're going. We're moving along. Um, yeah. Let me try. I'm just gonna test out the iPad. This is gonna give me like arthritis in my finger if I go too long. But I'm gonna keep trying a little bit more with the iPad, and if it just starts bothering me too much, I might transfer again to the just the regular old notepad until we're done. But here we go. I appreciate your help, Will. That was super helpful. But here we go. So I'm not gonna be looking at the card, right? I'm just gonna hear it, and then I'm going to write the kanji based off of the onyomi and kunyomi that are announced.
映像の像
Eizo no zo. So from what I remember, it's this. All right, we got it. And again, this is something I talked about a million times in the past couple of streams, but nobody's ever, it's only like a few people in there, so it's no harm in repeating. I like to be sure that my stroke order is right. I think that's really important for the long-term progress of learning kanji because you will start recognizing patterns and seeing like, oh, this kanji is written that way. And I think that helps you learn new characters a lot more efficiently and quickly. So it looks like we did get the stroke order right on that. And then the meaning on this is just it like a reflection, I think. Picture reflection. Yeah, image. Okay. So I'm gonna say that was relatively hard, but
楽落ちる落とす
raku ochiru otosu to drop. Oh no. No, no, wait, that's not right. It's this. It's this. Yes, this see, This is what I don't like about using the my finger is because I feel like if I use a pen, this part will be so much more like pretty, like it'll actually come out. This literally looks like I wrote it with my finger. So I think that's gonna help out a lot once it comes in. But looks like we did get the stroke order. We got the kanji right. So raku, ochiru, otosu to drop something. Otoshimashita, like I dropped it, right? I want to make sure y'all can see that. Here we go. Okay, okay, we got that.
宇宙のう
This is one of those kanji that when I get it in the beginning, it's so easy, but I don't see it for so long that I forget like how the heck I wrote it. But let me try. I think I oh shoot. I think I remember how to do this. I think that's it. We're doing it. Look at that. Uchu no u space or universe. Uchu means it's weird. Uchu is like it means not only outer space, but it also means like I think it means all of the universe too. Let me double check on that. I don't want to speak too soon. Yep. Universe, cosmos, and space. So that's kind of interesting that they have one word for space. Thought that was kind of interesting.
計算の3
This is where I'm going to be having issues with my iPad because right now I'm just kind of writing it like tekito, just kind of just going as is. But my goal was to have it like like, dude, I wish there was a quick way to just quick erase the whole, like clear the whole board. I might have to use a different, right now I'm just using Apple Notes. I might have to use like a different note software. But if I was thinking about doing this, but I'm kind of worried that this is too small. So, Will, I know I keep counting on you if you're still here in the chat. Let me know if the iPad screen on like a regular YouTube screen or if you're watching on a mobile device, let me know how this looks.
計算の3
If I can remember how this damn kanji is written. I was going to use two lines. So I was going to use all this space. It's Keisan no san. I think it's this. Right? This looks so bad with the. Oh no, I got the top part wrong. See, that's what happens. You know why I got that wrong? So this is my thought process, right? So there's another kanji. It's called Sansei, which means to agree. So that oh shoot, that kanji is written like this, I believe. Is that right? Let me double check on that. I don't know. Oh no, so in fact I got that wrong too. That kanji is written like this. So because they both have san in them, I'll mix up this part, the top part. So I wish there's a way to clear this. Hmm. Okay, so we got that wrong. We're gonna have to redo that one. So bringing the Anki back, we're gonna say sansei, keisan no san, calculate, right? We're gonna say again because we got that bad boy wrong.
よく浴びる
Yoku abiru, this is like to bathe. Yoku abiru. So when you go to like a Japanese onsen, you'll often go to or a hotel that has like a public onsen in there. You might say Nyuyoku, which means enter the bath or somebody's in the bath or something. Abiru, ofuro abiru, shower abiru, like to take a shower. All right, we got that bad boy right.
湯油
Yu abura just means oil. So, and actually, going back to that point I was talking about yesterday, um, this kanji for oil has yu and abura, right? So yu is also a compound in the word jiu, which means freedom, and the jiu kanji is just this. So it helps you kind of, connect the dots. Although freedom and oil don't really have anything to do with each other, it's just one of those ways to help kind of remember those characters, right? So you, abura, shoyu, like soy sauce. Okay.
弦、腹、
Gen hara. This is like shoot, like that's kind of ugly. Yep. This is like a field, or it means like reality. Gain or okay. Gain, like the source of something. Nohara, which means like a field. Cool.
前、年、鹿、
Zen nen shika. So I think this is like a zen zen or something like that. Shikashi. It's gonna be this, that, that. All right. We're doing pretty good so far. One thing I have trouble with this kanji is sometimes because there's other kanjis that use this character right here, but they'll only have one of these lines. And that is something you just gotta remember from kanji to kanji. If it has one line, two lines, it's for example, I think let me try to think off the top of my head. It would be like matsuri, like that is festival, right? So I believe the thing for matsuri is it, see, this is where I go. Is it one line or is it two lines? But I know it's this. I think it's actually two lines, to be honest with you. That's really ugly. Hold up. Shoot, why am I writing so bad? That's matsuri. Yeah, so matsuri also has the two lines. I can't think of one off the top of my head that has one line, but trust me, it exists. Okay. All right, moving on to so zen nen shika, we got it right. Zen zen, right? Completely zen zen dame deshita. It was completely and utterly bad. Tennen, like natural. Shikashi, but it's like a, I guess like a more teine, like a polite version or keigo type version, polite Japanese version of but. So let's say okay on that one.
祖先の祖、
Okay, so every once in a while I'll come across a situation where I'm just like, damn, I don't remember what kind. Oh, you know what? I remember. This is like ancestors. Um, ancestors. Nice, we got it. It probably it probably help if I just had one kanji per page as opposed to having just this kind of like mess of characters, right? What if I just, oh, what does that do? But that creates a new note every time. Let me see if there's a way to clear, uh, clear Apple Notes. Here, iPad Notes. With that eraser, maybe? Dude, it's gonna be a hard thing. I might have to just download a different note software, but whatever. We'll figure that out later. I'll just go page for page for now, and I'll just erase them all later. Ah, but even if I go page for page, it's gonna make me do all the setup again. God, this is so annoying. Okay, I gotta stop complaining. Let's go to the next one. It's a pain right now because I didn't erase all of them in the beginning. Otherwise, I could have just avoided all that. But anyways, so sosen no sosen means ancestors. So this is the kanji for sosen. Sen is like saki sen, like before, and so means ancestor. So we got that right.
肯定の肯
Kote, this is like a agree affirmation. Please, please don't mind my terrible finger-based handwriting. But kote suru, like you consent to something, you affirm something. All right.
歴史の史
Rekishi no shi. So, oh shoot. That would just be, I believe, this. Nice. Okay. History.
越超える越す
Etsu koeru kosu. This means like to pass, go over, right? So I think that's right. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Etsu koeru kosu. Oikoshi, hikoshi, to move. Ooh, sometimes in this. Oh, I'm covering up the whole thing. My bad. Mm-hmm. Nice. Hikoshi, to move somewhere. Oikoshi, to pass someone.
守る守す
Mamoru, shu, su, to protect. Is that right? Oh, yes, we got it. Mamoru, to protect someone. Rusu, this means like out of the house or out of being away from somewhere. Cool.
表表す表
So this is a kanji that under no circumstances I should get wrong, but in just rushing, I will write it out incorrectly. So, dude, see? I did it again. I missed this part. This part, I missed that. It should be like this. Why do I do that? And not even, that line shouldn't exceed it. So be like that. Hmm, darn it. So I got that wrong. I shouldn't be getting that's a. I've been doing that kanji for months now, and it just sometimes slips my head. Okay, we're going to go back.
税金の税
Zeikin. Zeikin is like tax. So Zeikin no zei would be Zeikin. This is Zeikin. Tax. Okay. Oh, we could just keep scrolling? Let's try that. Let's just keep scrolling. See if this works out for us. I gotta use, if I use two fingers, we can just scroll. Very nice. We're learning new things every day. Here we go.
学校の校
Okay, this is a new kanji I learned yesterday. Gakko no ko. It is that. And then it is, ooh, see? See, I know, so again, for reference, for the people that are here, I started studying kanji backwards, meaning I started from N2 level kanji and I'm going backwards all the way down to N4 now. So for I might be writing complicated, a little more complicated kanjis like Zeikin and stuff like that. But Koko, like school, Gakko, I haven't nailed down yet. It should be quick because you see these kanji so much. I think they'll stick more quickly. But when it's just a day since I learned it, I tend to forget it. So we got to come back to this bad boy.
計算の算
Keisan no san. So we did this earlier, right? Coming back, and now we shouldn't get it wrong. Keisan no san. Oh no, we're making the same mistake, dude. Be careful. Keisan no san. Calculate.
週、収まる。
Shu osamaru. I think this is like to harvest, to collect. I think that's what it looks like. Yes, we're doing it. We got it. Shukaku, harvest crops.
勢、勢い。
Sei, ikiyoi. Seiryoku. Seiryoku. Sei, ikiyoi. Cool. Power, influence.
学校の校。
Gakko no ko. Oh, we just did this, right? School. All right.
村、村。
Son, mura. So this just means like village, but it's also a very common last name. The last name being Nakamura. Very common last name. Son Mura.
運転席の席。
Undenseki no seki. So like chair, seat. Oh shoot. Hope I'm getting this right. I'm losing confidence. I think that's. Ugh, how do I not feel confident? Oh, I got it. Sweet. I did not feel confident about that one for some reason. Undenseki no seki. Okay. It's kind of tough.
次、し、じ。
Sugi shi ji. Next. Tsugi. Shidai. Depending on something. Shidai. Nani nani shidai. Jikai. Next time.
畜産の畜。
Chiku-san no chiku. This is, I got this wrong yesterday. This is like livestock. Chiku-san. Chiku-san. Okay.
堺、京、京。
Sakai. Kyo. K. Is it? I think it's boundary. Let's try this out. I'm pretty sure this is right. We got it. Kankyo, like environment. Kankyo. Kyokai, like a boundary, border.
将軍の将。
Shogun, so like old leaders of feudal Japan, shoguns. That would be this. Then it would be this. This. Not bad, huh? We're on a roll. It's getting hot. So I got my second vaccine today, and I got the Moderna vaccine. And man, the first shot, it got me, man. It got me really bad, and I had symptoms for a little less than a day, and I just felt crappy, like really sloppy. So this time I was like, dude, it's over. I'm gonna feel really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a terrible experience. I'm so worried, blah blah blah. I get it, and so far it hasn't been that bad. I took a little nap after work today, and I woke up feeling really cold, and So that's why I got the hoodie on. But now I'm kind of feeling warm again, so I might have to take this hoodie off, dude, because I'm feeling sweaty. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me answer this call, or let me just reply via text. Okay, so Shogun no Sho, we just got that bad boy. Moving on to the next one.
と、ひ、ともす。
To hi tomosu. Like tomosu means to like light something like a candle. And I think this is it. Yes, tohi tomosu. We're doing pretty good. I wonder if it helps if I make this a little bit thicker even to make it look a little pretty. It looks really stringy right now. Does that make a difference at all, dude? Like nothing changed. Nah, it's too thick. Let's stick with the second last one. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go to the next one.
ひさし、きゅう、く。
Hisashi. Okay, so this is like hisashiburi, right? Relatively simple, very staple kanji. All right. Honestly, I don't see it used much with besides just hisashi. I never really see Q and ku, so I wrote them in just in case, just so I remember. But for the most part, I think it's safe to know just this pronunciation, hisashiburi.
報告の国。
Hokoku means to like report something, right? Hokoku no koku would be this. Look at that, doing pretty good. I can say it. We're pretty good on that one.
け、行、型、形。
Kei gyo kata katachi. This is like ningyo. The balance is terrible, but you get the picture. Right? Ningyo. Katachi, like um here's a good example. So like grammar words in Japanese, right? Like you've got kakoke, which means kako is past, and type. So this is past tense, kakoke, and then ningyo. So again, I like to have examples of all the different, as many different natural sounding pronunciations of the words I can get. That way, it's kind of just retains better when you're trying to memorize so many things, right? Like we're 980 deep now, so you got to do what you can to try and remember everything.
表、表す、表。
This dude again. I'm not gonna get you wrong this time. Got it? All right, got it this time.
対、変える、変わる。
Tai kaeru kawaru. I think this is this one. Damn it. See? Shoot, so I got that one wrong. I added these sticks and I added a whole extra line, dude. So the correct one would have just been, and this is like kigai, like change clothes. I knew the meaning, but sometimes it's easy to forget the little intricacies of the characters. Furikai, kigai, change of clothes. Ryogai, which means change money. So we got that wrong.
生、生、き、生、生きる、生まれる、生える。
I hate this kanji. So I mentioned this already several times in the last couple of live streams that I did, but the simpler you get, like the more basic kanjis you get to, I feel like in a lot of cases the more pronunciations pronunciations you have. So this is a very staple kanji, right? Um, like you see this in, like just listen to how many pronunciations there are.
生、小、木、生、生きる、生まれる、生える。
By the way, that hey is my. I was doing this while studying with my girlfriend, and she likes to randomly throw in her voice into recording, so she'll make little cameo appearances every once in a while. But yeah, so there's so many different pronunciations, and there's probably even more that I don't have in here. I think san is one that I didn't record, but let's take a look. So we got sei, sho, ki, nama, ikiru, umareru, haeru, gakusei, right? Student. Issho means like forever. Kisui, this is like I learned this kanji yesterday, or this word yesterday. It means like natural born, like how do I explain this? Like a tried and true. Like if I say kisu, is it kisui no or kisui na? I think it's kisui. I think it's a adjective. I think it's a noun. So it's probably no no. So it's a noun. So no adjective. So kisui no Americajin. Like what's his name? What's that born in the USA guy's name? I forgot. Uh, the boss. What is the boss's real name? Born in the USA. Bruce Springsteen. So you'd call Bruce Springsteen a Kisino Americajin. So just a straight up purebred American person. Just like the spitting image of what that's supposed to be. All right. Then we have namabiru. We have ikiru, like to live. Namabiru is like draft beer. Umareru, to be born. Haeru, like to like sprout. Like if you get a little hair popping out, like ke ga haeru, kami no ke ga haeru. So there's so many pronunciations, and honestly, as opposed to just memorizing all of these, it's probably better just to know them. Um, because again, this kanji is so simple. You'll see it in a lot of very simple words. So, but you'll just kind of be able to use it by association. And again, I'm missing san here. I'm missing probably other the pronunciations too. But it's one of those things that you just can't. It's basic, so it can't be helped. But yeah, moving on to the next one.
学校の校。
Gakko no ko. So again, this is one that we were doing. Gakko, school, right? Cool. So I guess it's not. I've been doing it with my finger this whole time. I guess it's not too bad, huh?
増、小、かたどる。
Zo sho katadoru. Darn, what the heck was that one? I think I got it. I think I got it. It's this one. I don't know why I made this suddenly so big. Hold up. Nice. So this is zo like elephant, but sho like impression or reflection. Insho like like impression, like you made an impression on somebody or something. Zo like elephant, and then yeah, katadoru.
床、床、小。
Yuka, of course, just means floor. It's pretty simple kanji. Yuka toko sho, floor.
軽い、軽やか、軽。
Karui, karoyaka, k. So that's gonna be this kanji right here. Karui, karoyaka, k. So this means like light, right? Like lightweight. Like something is karui, that means something is light. Um, the way I remember this kanji is when I first remembered it was the left radical in it is car, and I was just like, it's so weird that the kanji for light would have the word car or in it or automobile or something in it. So I was like, oh, that's weird. It's quirky enough for me to help me remember, so that's how I did that. But then of course K means light, right? So K hanzai, like a petty crime, small crime. What is this one? K kai? K kai?
続、続ける。
Zoku Suzuki. Okay, so I actually got this one wrong yesterday. All right, I think we got that right. Cool. So one thing that I had trouble with in the beginning, or not trouble with, like I just didn't pay attention well enough, was I didn't notice that this, oh shoot, I didn't notice that this guy is, oh shoot, is not this. This guy is this. See how on this one the bottom line is longer, but on this one the bottom line is shorter? That's apparently even a difference, and I never picked that up. And so for the longest time, I practiced for months without any regard for that, and I just wrote all of them like that, which is tsuchi or do, like earth. But this kanji is different, obviously, because the small lines at the bottom here. And so I kind of had to go and relearn all the characters that had this at the bottom. So that was kind of a pain in the butt, but yeah. All right, so zoku suzukeru means like continuous, continue, right? Cool.
こう、降る、降りる。
Ko furu oriru. So this means to like to fall, like ame ga furu. Nice. Kosan, which means to like give up. Kosan, kosan, I give up, I give up. Oriru, right? Come down, to fall.
検査の検。
Kensa, which means like kind of like an examination of something. So kensa no ken would be something like this, I think. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, I just randomly made this one really big and unbalanced, but that's what it is. Kensa no ken. Examine. Okay, shaken, which is like the car tax. This car tax exists in Japan, where the older the car is, shaken is like the inspection of the car. The older the car is, or the issues it has, the higher the fees are. So Japan tends to have a relatively regular cycle of people getting vehicles more often, just because it becomes more and more expensive to hold on to an older car. So kind of interesting, I thought, for environmental purposes or whatever.
おう、こう、き、こ。
So this is yellow, and it would just be this. I had so much trouble with this kanji, the kanji for yellow. It just didn't stick in my head for some reason. But hopefully now I can. And that's why this, instead of saying like 1 month, it still says 10 days. Because every once in a while I'll still make a mistake on it. Kiro, right?
ち、遅れる、遅い。
Okay, this is. Oh, let's lower it a little bit to get clear. So this is like to be late. This is like chikoku, like late to school. Okureru, ちょっと遅れる means like to be late to something, to be delayed. Chikoku, right?
古い、元、旧。
Furui, moto, kyu. So this kanji, although furui has, I think most people know this furui, like old. This furui is like, I mean, the definition is like old times, like good old days. Um, but the way I remember it the most often, I think for the most common ways, is this kyusei. Kyusei is like someone's like a woman's maiden name, right? So I thought that was pretty interesting. And oh shoot, I think that's how I remember it best is the word kyusei, but furui moto kyu. Um, Kind of like one of those kanji I never noticed, but it just appears quite often everywhere.
たい、帰る、変わる。
So we got this wrong earlier, right? So let's get it right this time. Replace.
り、裏、
Okay, this is another one of those kanjis that I always have trouble with for some reason. Dude, this thing is too sensitive with my palm. Now I gotta start over. Ruin my flow. Cool, we got it. Ura means like riverside. If anybody watches anime, then they might hear the word uragiri, which means to betray, to go under the table, betray him. Uraguchi, the back door. Uragiru, to betray.
種、種、
This is tane shu, which means like variety, like shurui, right? Shurui means like variety of something or categories or kinds of things. But this also tane just means seed, like the seed of an apple. So kind of interesting kanji as far as meanings go. Shurui.
湖、湖、
Mizumi, lake, right? This is it's like an unseeming kanji. I mess this up sometimes out of nowhere. But I think this is oh shoot, is that right, bro? Okay, we got it. We got it. Mizumi Ko. So this is like a lake, and the way I have it is Biwako, the biggest lake in Japan. This is in Shiga Prefecture, Biwako. Mizumi. All right, moving on to the next one.
面接の接、
Mensetsu no Setsu. Shoot. How did this one go? Mensetsu no Setsu. Oh, I think I got it. Wait. No, yeah, I got it. You got it. Mensetsu means like interview. So this would mean like contact, touch, mensetsu right here to interview, job interview or something.
小、焼く、焼ける。
Oh shit. Okay, I haven't seen this kanji in a minute. Sho yaku yakeru. So like yakiniku, like yakiniku like grilled meat or whatever. Yaku means like to burn. So we're gonna do that. And I think this is how you do it. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. That's pretty ugly. I'm gonna rewrite this. All right, I gotta double check, dude. Make sure I got the stroke orders right. We did it. We got it. Yakiniku, hiyake, like a sunburn, suntan. Isn't that interesting? The word for sunburn and the word for suntan are the same. That really threw me off in the beginning for sure.
山、山。
This is another kanji I just learned yesterday. Very simple. Just means mountain. Fujisan, Mount Fuji. Kazan, which means like volcano, just mountain.
許す、今日。
Yurusu kyo. This means like forgive or to allow. All right. Yurusu kyo. Another word that often appears in anime, right? Yurusanai. I won't forgive you. But this also means to allow me to do something. Like, if I ask a teacher, like, hey, do you mind if I use the, I don't know, classroom to do something? And then they can be like, okay. So the act that they're doing is yurusu. They're allowing me to do it. Permit, right? Yeah, permit, permit, permit. I hate that about English, man. Permit, it's like a verb. Permit is a noun. What a confusing language. Okay, enough of me rambling.
立つ、立ち、
Tatsu tachi. This is just like tomodachi, and it's one of those kanjis that I often make a mistake on. Is that right? Oh, dude, I have a feeling that's totally wrong. I'm gonna make it two sticks and stick with it. So let me do this again clearly. So, and I'll talk about in a second what I always have trouble with here. Shit, it was three sticks. Okay, so the things that I have trouble with here are this part, but then also this part. So it's very common for me to write this kanji as this. Do you see here? This part right here? I wrote this instead of this. That little thing really confuses me because I haven't this is one of those things you just got to remember. Like it's not like there's no pattern to it, so you just have to remember. And so that gets me sometimes. But then in this case, sometimes I'll add three lines or instead of this, two lines. So the actual writing of this kanji should just be three lines. Should have been confident in my first entry. Oh, and it doesn't even have these damn things. Shoot. Totally butchered that one. This is the first kanji I butchered. All right, Will, I appreciate you hanging out, man. Take care. Hopefully you enjoy like this new setup that I got going on. But yeah, okay. All right, moving on to the next one. We still got 53 to 56 to go. We got to rush through these a little faster.
ケツ、書く、書ける、
Ketsu, kaku, kakeru. I think this is just like ketten. Yep, weakness, lack, ketten.
在、ある、
Zai aru, zai, zairyo, mokuzai. So this is like ingredient. No! How did I mess that one up? No. How did I mess? This is what happens when you rush too much, man.
返す、変、変える、
Kaisu hen kaeru. So this is like to return something. Henji means to like reply, right? Kaisu henji. Okay.
蒸、蒸す、蒸らす、
Mushiatsui means like humid. That's what this kanji is. Humid, heat. Jo, musu, murasu.
兄、兄、兄、
Kyodai ani, like big brother. Pretty staple kanji right here. Kei kyo ani.
南、南、
Nan minami. I think this is this. Sweet, we got it. South. Minami America, Namban, Chicken Namban.
満、満ちる、満たす。
Man, Michiru, Mitasu. So this is like to satisfy or to fulfill. And I believe it's this. Sweet. Manzoku suru, to be satisfied. Mantan, which means a full gas, a full tank of gas.
ほう、は、のり、ほ。
Ho, ha, nori, ho. I think this is like horitsu. Shoot, I hope this is right. Yeah, horitsu, like law. Law. Cool.
場所の場、上。
Basho no ba, jo, place, right? Location. Basho. Chushajo, parking lot.
と、筒。
This is like a, oh shoot, it's too close. This is like cylinder. Dude, that's really annoying. Why? Why do I keep tapping that? It's really frustrating. Okay.
ふ、ふう、とむ。
This is like wealth, riches, like Fuji-san. Fuji, this is the kanji for Mount Fuji. Fuji-san right here. Fu tomu.
研究の件、飛ぶ。
Kenkyu no ken, like to research. What? Is that my wrist hitting it? I don't understand. Probably wouldn't be happening if I had a... That's a really good palm protection, but yeah, I could put my palm on it and write, but it's harder with the finger, man. Kenkyu no ken. Togu. Polish. We got it.
上、上、神、上げる、登る。
Jo, ue, kami, ageru, noboru. Up. Above. Make this just a little bit bigger so it tries to... It's hard for everything to appear on here, huh?
東、東。
To higashi. So this would be like east. Tokyo, higashi. East capital.
千、川。
Senkawa. It's just river.
天、転げる。
Ten, korogeru. Oh, this is like unten or to drive, to rotate essentially. Or my favorite, kaiten sushi, conveyor belt sushi.
図、と、え、測る。
Zu to e hakaru. Ooh, this was Toshokan. I think that's right. Chizu, like map. Toshokan, like place. I want to make sure I get the stroke order right. Cool, we got it. Zu to e hakaru.
一番の番。
Ichiban no ban. This is just terrible balance. Let me try it again. Meter. I just can't. This kanji I have so much trouble with trying to balance, man. That's better. Ichiban no ban. Number. Turn.
台風の台、大。
Taifu means like typhoon, of course. Dai is like space or something. Daidokoro, which means like kitchen.
名、なる、なく。
Me naru naku. I think this is that. Yep, we got it. Me naru naku to like ring, like something is ringing. Naru, naru. Naku to cry like a bird. Not to cry like a bird. Like the cry of an animal is naku also.
に、二つ。
Easy. Two. We're gonna just mark that as super easy.
ぶ、まう、まい。
Bu Mau Mai. So this is like I believe this is like stage. Nice.
行、語、技。
Gyo go was. Oh, this is like a Eigyo, Jugyo. Shoot, was this 2 lines or 3 lines? I'm gonna go 3. I gotta write that. That's way too big. For no good reason. It's still too big. Okay, yep, we got 1, 2, 3 lines. We did it. Business performance. Eigyo karuwaza. Gyo go waza.
立つ、立ち。
Back again with this. Tomodachi. Haitatsu, right? To arrive, reach, attain.
こう、考える。
Okay. I weirdly have a lot of trouble with this kanji. Ko kangaeru. Ko kangaeru. I think I got it this time. I think. Kokogaku.
在、ある。
I'm not gonna get you wrong this time. No, wait. Sonzai. Zaiko. Stock of something like items at a store. Sonzai. Existence. This means to exist. Genzai. Presently. Currently.
と、冬。
To fuyu. It's pretty simple. Winter.
北、北。
Hikoku kita. So this is north. Make sure I got that right. Sweet. North. We got it. Wow, we're already going for an hour and a half of streaming. That's a really long time.
風、 父
Dad. I didn't put any examples for this because it's such a simple kanji that just left it as is, but it's like sofu, like grandfather, chichi, right? You can also read this as otosan, but that's not really, that's a colloquial reading. So,
宿題の題
shukadai, homework, everybody's favorite thing, right? Something's off here. What did I do wrong? Did my line not, oh, did I write the line wrong? Normally I would have done that. Why did I not do that? Huh. Oh well, we're gonna mark it wrong.
西西西
Nishi, west, right? Sai, like Kansai, but for the, no, let's make it neater. Why am I making the space so far apart? Nice. West.
白白い
Just white. Haku shiroi. Haku shi, white paper. Shiroi.
研究の究
Kenkyu no kyu. The way I remember this one, so this is the Q from research. I remember this one is because this has like a little Q, like a 9 underneath it. Kind of helps me remember. Kenkyu.
認認める
Nin mitomeru, to recognize. All right. Kakunin suru, to confirm. Mitomeru, to recognize somebody or something.
学学ぶ
Gaku manabu, right? Relatively simple. Just learn. Just to learn something. Sugaku, like math. Manabimasu, manabu, to learn.
どう動く
Do ugoku. Okay. This one is. We got it. To ugoku means like to move. Undo or something. Jidosha, like a automobile. Ugoku, to move. Now, do hataraku would be this. One thing changes the meaning of it, so it's kind of interesting.
線先まず
Sensaki. So this is like before hand, like or ahead, right? Previous ahead. Sakujitsu, day before. Mazu means like first of all. Osaki ni means like, oh, I'm gonna, you see that a lot in offices, like, oh, Osaki this or Osaki ni shitsude shimasu, like I'm gonna head out early before everybody or before you or something.
他他
All right, this is like hoka, like what else? Other things. Tanin, which means stranger or somebody not related to the subject or the conversation. Tanin. Hoka ni, what another thing.
歴史の歴
Reki. So we already did Rekishi no Shi today. So this is a kanji where I forget whether or not it has a little tail at the top. I'm going to write it today without that tail, and we'll suffer the consequences if there are any. I did that part right, but I got this part wrong. Damn it. So it's actually this. Rekishi no Reki. History.
半半ば
Han, nakaba. Hanbun, half of something. Nakaba, in the middle of. Raishu no nakaba, in the middle of next week.
物、もの、
Butsu, oh, I think this was mono. Mono, right? Object, thing. Butsu, like dobutsu, animal. Mono. Kudamono, like fruit. Shokubutsu, which means like plant.
に任せる。
Nin makasu. So this is like sekinin, responsibility. Makaseru, to entrust.
武器の武、無、
Buki, which means like a weapon. So we're gonna go like this, that, that. We got it. And then I think ki would just be this. Utsua, which means like tool. Buki, we got it. Doing pretty good.
尺、借りる。
Shaku kariru. Okay. I think that's right. Yep. Shaku kariru. To borrow. Shakin. Loan. Kariru.
ほう、話す、離れる。
Ho hanasu hanareru. This means like to separate or something. So ho hanasu hana. I believe it is. That is ugly. Let's try again. Ho. Yep. Hanasu hanareru. So like separate from people. Let go. Kaiho. Release. That's another popular one in kanji. I'm sorry, in anime. Where like you release like in Naruto, you release like the jutsu or something. Kaiho suru.
舞、妹。
Imoto, younger sister. Shimai, sisters. All right.
ふ、あまねく。
Fu amaneko. This is like futsu. Oh no, this is too close. This would be like fudan, futsu, usually. No wait. Right. Usually. Cool. You got that right. Next. Fu amaneku. Futsu amaneko extensively.
食堂の堂。
Shokudo, like a cafeteria, just like a hall or something. That would be do, hall. We gotta make sure we connect this.
天、天。
Ten, ama. Oh, so this is ten, like heavenly, like tenshi, like angel. Tempura, like fried food, battered fried food in Japan. Amaterasu. I'm gonna say that's easy.
長、長、長い。
Cho, osa, nagai. Ooh, this is like I forget this one actually. Gotta look at it. Failed. Shiru shiraseru. So this is lo like knowledge, right? So we just want to make this knowledge. Chishiki. Shiru, shiritai. I want to know. Chishiki, knowledge. Wisdom.
料亭の料。
Ryote no ryo. Both. Yep, both. Both hands, ryote.
記録の録。
Kiroku, like a record. Oh my God, that's really annoying. Kiroku, record.
Yubin no yu.
Yubi no yu. So this is like male, and this is one of those that I mess up quite often actually, but I just saw it yesterday, so hopefully we won't mess this up. Made that randomly really big, but I think we got it. Yubi no yu. Very nice.
宿題の題。
Shukudai no dai. Oh, we just saw this. Homework, where I made a random mistake that I normally don't make, unless the input just didn't catch, but homework.
木、僕、目。
Moku, boku, me. Mokuteki, like objective. Me, just eyes. So this is just eye. Mokuteki. Hidari me, left eye. I don't know why I did that as an example.
白、白い。
Haku shiroi, white.
こ、古い。
Ko furui. Okay, so this is just right here. Ko furui, old. Ko, so not kou, ko.
社会の社、社。
Shakai no sha. I think. Yeah, this is something I mess up sometimes. Would it be? We got it. Shakai no sha. Society. Company firm. Kaisha.
歴史の歴。
Oh, again. Rikishi no Riki. Oh my god. I'm gonna. Rikishi no Riki. History.
長、長、長い。
Cho osa nagai. Long or leader. Probably gonna make this be a little conscious of making this a little longer. Right? Cho osa nagai. Long or leader. All right. We are done with the review. So that included all the kanjis that I need to review as well as the new kanji I learned yesterday. And now we're actually going to learn 6 new characters today, which are going to be ame, rain. It's going to be den, electricity, like denki. Ki, like spirit. Sha, kuruma, like car. Koku, like country. And I one more. And then en, marui, like a circle, or money. So these are the 6 kanjis for today. We got ame, we got denki, we got ki, spirit energy, we got kuruma, sha, koku, and we got en marui. So I'm probably just gonna do this offline. Honestly, it's gonna get really frustrating because like to write them I like to write 2 rows if I'm doing, for example, if I'm studying like ame, right? I'm gonna guess the stroke order. Actually, I'm gonna do one that I know for sure, just so I don't mess it up. So if I do kuru, like sha, right? Then I would, this is how I usually do it. Actually, no. Just make it life size. So I'll stick within the lines. So I'll just write it like this up for 2 lines worth, over and over and over again. And honestly, I'm fingering it all the way across, so it's just gonna look terrible. So I'll probably do this I'll probably do this offline. But by Sunday, hopefully, I'll have the Apple Pencil come in and I'll be able to do more precise writing. That way, the actual me learning of the kanji and creating my Anki cards can be part of the deck. But until then, appreciate everybody tuning in or whoever did tune in. And hope I really enjoyed testing out like the new iPad setup and everything. And yeah, I will be back again tomorrow to study some Mo. Talk to you guys later.